I think so. I think I'm still growing, so I'm not at my full potential yet. But I mean, my record speaks for itself. You know, I'm willing to step in there with anybody. And, you know, whether I get the stoppage or not, it's all about putting on a show for the fans.
What kind of style do you think you're developing into? You came forward tonight and looked to, you know, catch and shoot with the left hook. And what do you think your style is developing into?
I like to think that I can do a lot of things. You know, I can box, I can pressure. You know, I can save somebody's chest, I can pressure box. So, you know, it just depends on the fighter. I can adapt to any fighter, and you know, I'm looking forward to being able to show that in my upcoming fights.
You can tell that you have some Mexican style because I'm impressed about the hook and everything. You show to the world powerful style.
Thank you, man. You know, my coaches Antonio and Joel Diaz, you know, have instilled that in me since I was a kid. And even before that, I always felt like I had a come forward style. I always wanted to hit people hard. So it's always just kind of been in my blood. And, you know, we're making it happen.
What is the message for your weight class division?
I'm fighting at 47 right now. I could basically make 140 if I really wanted to, but like I said, I'm only 19, so I'm still growing. So I'd rather get used to the power and the weight cut at 47, so that way I can, you know, grow into it.
What do you? I see you fought Curmel Moton as an amateur. What do you remember about that fight?
He's a great fighter. You know, I have nothing bad to say about him. You know, decisions didn't go my way in the amateurs, but you know, that's the amateur game. You win some, you lose some. But you know, he's a great fighter, and I look forward to seeing him.
Was there a lot of action in that 3 rounds? You guys both
yeah.
had power.
Yeah, we always fought as kids. The last time we fought, we were like 15 or 16. But you know, he's a great fighter, and you know, he deserves what.
I felt like you kind of had like a Michael Katsidis type style. Like when I saw you in there, so who does he remind me of? It's kind of Michael Katsidis, very like aggressive, very come forward. Is that kind of just what fans can expect to have?
Yeah, they can expect anything from me. Like I was just telling you, you know, I can have any style, I can do any style. So just depends on the fight. He was telling me to be smart, you know, pick the right shots. You know, I felt his power in the first round. I wasn't too impressed. Obviously, anybody can have a punch, but there wasn't anything super crazy about it. So he knew I could kind of walk in there and kind of catch him down.
Cayden, when I first saw you, we all saw you years ago. You were a little boy. Now you're a young man. Have you ever thought to yourself, wow, time does fly?
Oh yeah, it feels just like yesterday. I was at 85 pounds, so you know, I'm taking it day by day. I'm not trying to let any of this go past me. I'm trying to absorb it all while I'm here. You know, you're here for a good time, not a long time.
Cayden, what are some of the top guys you've worked with out in California with Joel?
Oh, I mean, you know, I train in a gym full of champions. I've grown up sparring Murad-Jan Akhmedaliev. You know, he's going to be fighting Inoue in September. Hassan Boydizmatov, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I worked with Shakram Giasov, Batir Akhmedov, Israel Madrimov. You know, these are household names. You know, so you know, I have a great stable. You know, later on tonight we have Beck, the bully, and you know, I've never sparred with him, but you know, I've been able to pick up things from him and learn things from him. So that whole dynamic of the team, not to mention Manning and Grant Flores. You know, it's just a great team to have.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys. Appreciate it.